Hi everyone, I'm Anson Lee, JI's Pre-Sale Technical Manager for Asia. Today, we'll be talking about the Reset Continuous Trigger RCT function available as a standard feature on JI Go-X series global shutter cameras. RCT is designed for applications where you are using triggering to capture images, but your scene lighting keeps changing throughout the day, or even between two triggered images. This might happen in outdoor applications or even in indoor applications where there's also a lot of ambient lighting. In these situations, your standard auto exposure functions like auto gain and auto shutter, even if they are set to operate continuously, will no longer adjust between images because they don't have any video levels to react to. Then, when the next trigger is received, there's only a brief instant for the exposure to adjust, often resulting in an image that is either too dark or too light. But with RCT, the camera keeps the imaging operation running inside the camera while waiting for a trigger, so the auto exposure level can continue to adjust to the lighting conditions in the scene. Then, when a trigger is received, RCT immediately resets the sensor and captures an image with the proper exposure. Now let's go to the demo to see RCT in action. This is the eBus player software used to control JI cameras. For this demo, we'll be capturing images of a PC board in different lighting conditions using the Go-X 5103M USB camera. You can see our setup in the small window in the lower left corner of the screen. First, we'll leave the RCT function turned off while we use a software trigger to manually send triggers to the camera. Note that the exposure auto control has been set to continuous. We can see that it takes multiple trigger attempts before our auto exposure function captures our image at the correct exposure level. Then, we turn off the lighting while continuing to send triggers, and again, we see that it takes multiple frames to get the PCB image to the correct exposure level. Let's do this one more time. First, we turn the light on, and then we'll turn it off. Clearly, we can see that if we were trying to capture triggered images under changing lighting conditions, we would have many poor or even unusable images. Now, let's activate the RCT function and repeat our steps again. We set our exposure mode option to RCT, and again we use our software trigger to manually send triggers to our camera. This time, we can see that the auto exposure function keeps adjusting between triggers in real time, so even when we change the lighting between triggers, the next image captured stays well within an acceptable exposure range. This enables users to perform consistent image capturing in outdoor settings like farms or in factories or warehouses where there are windows or skylights, or in other situations where inconsistent lighting may be present. So that's all for this demo. If you have more questions, complete the form on JI's website www.ji.com, and we'll be in touch shortly. Thank you.